Hey, what's up? This is Sane. And we're gonna do a hardcore Ranger hardcore Metro Exodus Let's Play live stream, and let's get into it. So I'm gonna be going for hardcore, and they took off Metro Exodus off Games Pass for Xbox. So I'm gonna be playing this on my PlayStation, and I'm gonna go for most of the trophies again. And yeah, bought the 2 DLCs. We're gonna do New Game Plus. I'm probably gonna go for this trophy during the live stream and this one for sure. So yeah. So Metro Exodus improved. It's a good 8 out of 10 game. It's pretty damn good. Could be the last one. I also 100%ed The Last of Us. It's an easy trophy list. It's just all collecting really. Yep. Gonna watch this. Really cool effects. Really nice. Really nice game. Very good. Very good game. Almost feel like the game audio's too low here, but I'm not sure. I think it's fine. I think it's fine, for sure. so this is a gameplay modifier. It allows you to start a new playthrough with all of the weapons and attachments found in the last playthrough, which was my first time, so I don't know what I have. So yeah. Not sure. And that's Ranger Hardcore. So in this playthrough, I'm probably gonna go for the best ending. I'm not gonna kill at all. I'm gonna pretty much do a pacifist run. And I wish there was a trophy for The Last of Us Part 2 for Survivor. There's not. That's stupid. I would do the same thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to do this mode. There's gonna be save points throughout the level. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the good ending or not. I'm gonna try to go for the good ending. I already did it with the perfect ending. I know what to do. I'm gonna try to enjoy the story as best as I can. I'm probably gonna rage. Microphone warning. I'm not gonna read the chat because I don't have a second screen, but I'm working on getting that pretty soon. Hopefully the microphone sounds good. If it's not, I'll watch the video again to level it out next time. So, does it matter which one I choose? This mode removes hints, crosshairs, and auxiliary interface elements completely, making key control and interaction elements transparent when retaining the backpack interface in its entirety. Full drive. This mode removes the HUD completely, although the backpack interface is refined in its entirety. What's the auxiliary interface? I almost feel like I want this one. Well, while retaining the backpack interface. Minimum interface full drive. Full drive seems like it's everything's removed in minimal interface. I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna play one. I'm gonna just pick minimal interface.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
That's Metro Exodus. Pretty good. Opening cinematic. Catching you up from everything else that happened in the previous Metro games, which were pretty good. I have them all on my channel. I did not have a microphone back then. Great game. Surprised not a lot of YouTubers played this, like the ones that I like watching. It's like they completely missed out on this or something. Yeah, it's a shame. I think they'd like it. It's a pretty good game. So we're gonna see how hard it actually is. Filters, radiation. We're gonna see the true survival horror elements come to life. This is a survivor. Pretty much 100% of the other games, the hardest difficulty wasn't that bad, but this one's probably gonna be harder. I'm not gonna go for collectibles during this run, but I want to see. Transparent, so it's there. 46 seconds. Can I take this off? Will I suffocate? Possibly not. This is my timer. So I have 15 minutes left. That's about right. It's photo mode. How do I don't even know how to play on PlayStation. I would like to know. Okay. Aim. Mask, wipe, fire, throw, blah blah blah. I don't think I have a backpack yet. That's my lighter. My night vision goggles. I don't have a backpack yet. Backpack is X. I don't know what triangle is. This is night vision goggles. Where's this lighter? The tip with the lighter is we'll need it later on. I don't have a... Okay, so I don't have that yet. It looks like. Later on you get a charger. And pick up those then. Can we pick up... I don't think we can pick up the herbs yet. So we can pick up that stuff. Maybe there's nothing to pick up. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to... Okay, so there is save points. Nope. Let's run. Let's run, let's run, let's run. I'm gonna die, I'm dead.
Cover! Hold on! We'll get you out! Whoa! It's Artyom! Artyom? Artyom! What the hell? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us.
Yeah, Artyom.
Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero.
Move! It's nighttime at the station.
Don't worry. I told you.
I got it! Open up! Go!
Here come the Spartans. Looks like Artyom has been on another one of his med trips up top. Poor kid.
Hey, Duke, wait a minute. Where to now?
Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed it myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro?
Rise and shine, people!
Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now?
Right.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex.
There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours, but don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Okay. It's the last time.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
It's a bit unfair.
Lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time.
Начало истории в Москве не всегда было таким, как сейчас. На раннем этапе оно более точно следовало книге «Метро 2035». Артем много времени проводил на родной ВДНХ, затем исследовал пустынную поверхность Москвы и лишь в самом финале обнаруживал поезд и базу глушилок. Альтернативный вариант развития событий обходился без вступления на ВДНХ, а уровень начинался сразу с раскрытия Артемом и Анной заговора Ганс. В итоге мы совместили оба подхода, взяли наиболее интересные элементы.
10 years? We'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread. Which is why we can't afford to have our best fighters taking unnecessary risks. What will we do if all the Spartans come down with radiation poisoning like Artyom and the Nazis try something?
That's exactly why they go up there. They know we can't do anything by hiding in our
Uncle
clothes.
Artyom,
Historians
don't worry. I believe you.
and more of the mutants.
Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
Smarter by the day. Sooner or later, they will crush us. Sure, there's nowhere else to go, but maybe something up there could help.
Artyom, stop putting delusions into his head. I don't want him going crazy like you.
Who knows?
He can't even sleep since you told him all those silly stories.
Storage unit of some kind.
Is that supposed to make him better? Please, leave my son alone.
Medical salvation out there. What could possibly have survived on the surface after all these years? The only real solution would be total evacuation. But where would we go?
So, what are you proposing? Artyom, just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Donna, I told you 100 times already. You must come back to Polis.
I'll just off ourselves here quietly. I have no idea. I don't think anyone does.
Like a broken record.
They're trying.
Had the guys not made it in time, you'd be a widow.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother.
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're
Pardon me,
all right.
gentlemen, give
This
way.
calls for a celebration.
Artyom, a few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you're
are
your
the
usual
nurses in the
self,
hospital,
guys.
huh?
You just stop crowding him.
Brother.
Welcome back, Artyom.
Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yeah! Oh, it's official.
I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
Back to the obsession.
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Why, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead.
Here, maybe. And it's really hard to find that out.
We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay? All right, let's get moving. Oh, Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks.
Had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower.
Seems to play on the difficulty.
Let's go in turns here. It's not stable.
Making a quick save.
Careful. At least it held. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa! Hear that? The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack.
It was, wasn't it? Can you come here? Like, why do you have to take your sweet ass time? I don't think I can do anything until this AI gets over here.
How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad?
Alright, let's go.
It's a detour.
Stop walking backwards. Dude, fuck you. Your AI is broken.
Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get up there. Shit! Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large roaring. At least it was far away.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios. What? Look! It's our guys for the Order. Looks like they're taking that train too. Let's join them.
Hey, come on! Get inside!
Oh, I skipped a bunch of dialogue there because I am doing hardest difficulty and I'm gonna suffocate when I have filters.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The Hack and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing any masks. Get it! Fool, he could have lived. Let's go.
Well, I'm alive somehow. And we'll see why. We'll tell you later on.
Take it inside.
Actually, I'm probably not gonna go for the good ending at all. Who knows? Maybe I will actually, I don't know, it depends.
Damn watchman broke through. Workers are done for.
Alright, so I gotta sneak through this area.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
You're whining, you old fuck!
You're heading straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Understand?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? The mutant? Watchman! A human? How did you... Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her. All right. I'll help. Finally, I'll be of some use. Okay, they took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back. Let's go. Don't rush, though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light. Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I...
Oh, Yermak, are you through your bout of conscience? What the hell is happening? It's the fucking breaker again.
Looks like they didn't finish the repairs at the generator, Sergeant. Don't rush.
Have him check. Oh, you turned
Move crouched. It's quieter that way.
So you can use your head after all.
Stay close to the wall.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Got me already.
Come on. Fixing this should be nothing for you.
I have no idea how far the checkpoints are.
Everything is under control. Don't sweat.
Yeah, right. Under control. By the way, what happened to the workers they sent to fix
You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
None of your fucking business, that's what. What are you even doing standing here? What's with that mumbling?
Everyone got to ask questions.
No, I'm just talking to myself. I got a memory problem, you see.
Don't come on me.
Ah, you're... Yeah.
Wait, turn that light off. Let's go.
She's like a rabid dog. You should put her...
Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it. I hope the noise distracts him. Well done. Let's go. Come.
You should have like made a noise, like it should have made like a can noise there.
Go through. Come on. Good luck to you.
Who the fuck are you?
Сурмятин! Алло! You fucker!
Artyom! Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move.
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons! We are at war! One death won't be enough for you now, you
What is this
imbeciles!
equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit! This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my God. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot! Not with him! With you! You have to run! Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover. Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go!
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now! Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. So I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually stop some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Them spies, they still keep looking for us. And don't have that fucking team? Those were some mighty spies there, my friend. What is that over there?
I'm screwed.
What is that over there? Where the hell is he?
Just kill me then. Oh boy. I have no choice, I have to start from here. Please don't let me watch a cutscene, because that's just stupid gameplay.
Wait a moment. Wait.
Oh my god, this game sucks. Checkpoints are bad.
Looking this way, and we need to get to that door.
Checkpoints are really bad.
Right. Now throw it. I hope the noise distracts him. Well done.
Checkpoints are very, very, very bad. You know, like...
Go through, come on.
Give me a checkpoint after all of this, not... Oh boy, this... Like, always give me a checkpoint during a combat section, and then that would be my... Because me getting caught was my fault.
Who the fuck are you?
You can't skip any of this.
Throw me at you! Almost! You fucker!
Oh boy, this is fucking terrible.
Oh my God. You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move.
I don't care, just knock him out.
War! that won't be enough for you now.
What is this equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone.
I think it's because I hopped over the fence and I didn't get the checkpoint.
This fucking sucks.
Your game sucks. Didn't give me a fucking checkpoint. I had to rewatch the cutscene. I'm gonna stay there after to see if I can get a checkpoint. Just go.
It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world.
I don't care.
Oh my god. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids.
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot. I'm with him. With you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Get ready, people.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go!
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now! Just get to that hangar and then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope.
The bad thing about game design is you should do a checkpoint. Doesn't matter if it's the hardest difficulty, whatever. I understand iron mode, okay? I'm not playing on iron mode.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice.
Give me a checkpoint, game. Thank you. Thank you. So I think I missed the checkpoint. That's what it was. So that was my fault then. That was my fault. But still, it should automatically give you a checkpoint. Doesn't matter if you hopped over the fence or not.
Artyom, incoming, two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Naturally, they're pretending to be civilians. You rookies all think you know everything after a week of service. Yeah, I don't know shit, I know. This place looks clear. Still, we should stay alert. Please be definitely. Nah, we can survive it all. Something else gives me the shit before. Tell me, why are we here?
And I go through.
I guess to guard the back door. Exactly. And how are we supposed to guard it with this guy? Well, our good guns are gathering dust back home. Where's the young gathering dust? I think our military's together will pull out the sun. We can try all the rest. Slimming all the anyone.
So I only have 2 minutes 28 seconds to do this.
You can see them clearly from a tower. They spin if there's wind, or don't if there's none. What's the point in actually going there? Don't give me that. The enemy strikes where you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a short at the second station? Nothing again.
Dude, I don't want this.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position. Well done. You're almost at the hangar. Smooth sailing from here.
Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice.
Great job, Artyom.
Attention!
We're
The
inside.
jamming system is coming back online.
You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak.
Okay. Okay, so the HUD is still here. It's just transparent.
Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer,
Telling
I'll
you,
distract
there was a
them while
noise
you
from
rescue
behind
the
the
old man.
gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Well, if you say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
So nice not to expect a bullet or a knife in the dark for once. I hope we stay here for a long time. All right, it was nothing. My bad, I guess.
You gotta be very quiet here.
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
We're on stay
Civilians aren't allowed to just walk around. Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from watchmen.
Gotta pay attention to the dialogue.
Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
Is he gonna move?
Hope they don't suddenly come up with some other shit for me to do.
Is that earmark? No, it's not.
All clear.
Okay,
Am I glad
rescue.
to see you here?
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and
Come,
switch the
Artyom.
turntable mechanism on. Yeah, and please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
You give me a checkpoint.
More guards!
I don't know how I detected. But sure. Can I jump? I'm dead. I'm getting pushed by my own AI. Great. I'm dead. I'm looking at the time, and that was just a few seconds ago. So I have to learn how to fucking move faster here. Oh, please don't let the checkpoints take a century. Okay, this
We could easily have
checkpoints
the
are...
whole base on us.
More guards!
Oh, we died in one shot. Great. Amazing.
We could easily have the whole base on us.
Got it.
Heads up! It's the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
Can I just vote, please?
No, I got you! You bastard!
Hello?
Here! We need a medic!
Forgot how to reload. Why are you pushing me, man?
Come on, Artyom, we don't have a road.
Hold on.
Artyom, we're running out of time.
Okay, I understand. Hey, let's do it.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar! They're stealing the fucking track! Contact in the air!
Oh my god! I didn't. Oh my god, it's so bad. Said I got another checkpoint, so I'm gonna trust it. I got a checkpoint here.
Artyom, we're running out of time.
I'm fucking pressing the button.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
I see him!
To reload his squad. Okay, hold on. Didn't die, it's part of the cutscene.
Don't let go of him! That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey! There's a manual drive on the platform! It's
Artyom!
Fuck off. Give me a checkpoint, please. Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead.
More guards! Get them! Help me out here, Artyom!
Right, I'm gonna help
Let's
you
do
out.
this together. Just a little
cutscenes, the cutscenes.
Yes!
Come here, quick! You're going to lose the gate!
You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
We apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over. Roger that, base. Over. All right, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these 2? Is
Don't
this the
you
right
dare
or
give me
something?
lip, soldier.
The Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about surprise.
Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot
Be
Artyom!
quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this lying down.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What
in
is
the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
Anna,
from
hands
other
up.
cities,
Post.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women,
up!
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they'd be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding
Well,
at the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what.
Of course, Artyom, Anna, they are
The
with us.
orderlies, no one behind.
All right, Spartans, throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying! Lying to you, to me, to everyone! The whole fucking world! And not even batting an eye!
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some offer. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How is
for?
this his fault? You knew everything and never said...
Shit!
Warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck. Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we are stopping. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
How about from the inside?
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do
plastic explosive.
Is that you, Yakov?
Yeah, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been bought and you're running back to your masters.
But the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Great job on you. Yes, good job, Artyom. And keep going.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready.
Units are made. Attention.
Hands up, Colonel Milan.
Easy. We are slowing down. But the brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
Yermak, get ready to hit the brakes. No, good job, Artyom. Now he hits you.
What the hell? The goblin got caught! Hey!
The brakes are working again.
You goddamn bastard! Should have shot you on the...
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughter, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget about visible targets! Fire as well!
Artyom, come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
I just got a checkpoint. Yeah, that's the hardest difficulty for you.
The brakes are working again.
You goddamn bastard!
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughter, you'll all be treated not like this!
Oh boy. Okay, so...
The brakes are working again.
You goddamn bastard!
But why didn't you? Orders to take me alive.
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughter, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget about visible targets! Next step, these are the things! Fire at will!
Artyom, come on! They're going to...
Oh boy.
goddamn bastard! On the spot! What? Heads up!
Oh boy, I missed. And this mode's pretty hard. You instantly fucking die. It's way harder than the other Metro games.
The brakes are working again! Just goddamn! On the spot! I need orders to take me out. Heads up!
He's killing me.
You motherfucker!
Can I aim down?
Now you've done it! You,
What the hell's
your
going on?
lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be
Why can't I aim down my sights? Why can't I? What is going on with this game? I couldn't aim down my sights. And I was getting shot through the wall. They have fucking bullet penetration. This is what I'm talking about. It's when you find out how well your game works when you play on the hardest difficulty. All the bullshit just happens. Oh, I mean, I pulled out this. I don't know, man. I don't know where that fucking thing came out of. I fucking pressed the right trigger to take out my weapon, and the fucking thing came out. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
The brakes are working again! You goddamn to the Heads up! Enemy on the train! You
Can we pick this up?
Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but a bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally!
I want to turn up my sensitivity. This is fucking dumb, dude. You have no... You peek out and you peek in. It's bad. I'm not gonna crouch anymore. I'm just gonna fucking stand up and do it. There's no point. You're too slow when you're crouching. You're way too slow.
The brakes are working again! You goddamn to the spot! You orders to take me out! Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated
What is killing me? What
A
is
bullet for
killing
each of you.
me?
I'm
I'm hiding behind the wall. What the fuck, man? It's like there's bullet ricochet. Like the bullets are ricocheting off the walls and killing me in one shot.
The brakes are working again! You goddamn on the spot! Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel!
Why did you do that? Oh my god. If I'm too close to an object, there's an animation where the gun stands up and then I fucking died. Because I couldn't aim the gun. There's too many animations in this game. Way too many animations. The gameplay really feels stiff. And you can't move. Oh boy, that's terrible.
The brakes are working again! Why didn't you? Orders to take me out. Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not
I'm pressing up on the D-pad and nothing. This
A
game is
bullet for each
broken.
of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget it!
I don't know, man. Game's busted. If you spam up on the D-pad, the game breaks. Just to recover your health. Like, that shouldn't happen. I'm gonna be stuck here forever because the game has, like, these fucking restrictions on how you approach gameplay scenarios. You go too close to a wall, there's an animation. There's an animation for blinking. There's an animation for sticking out your dick. There's an animation for everything. There's aim assist. It's fucking me up completely. We gotta take that off. Aim assist is bad. There's no option to take it off.
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like denazers, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget about visible
I can't aim down my sights. They won't even let me aim.
Fire at will!
This is fucking atrocious. I never seen so many glitches in a game before. Happen at once. This is just, the gameplay doesn't add up, dude. The gameplay does not add up for this difficulty. There's an aim assist that locks onto enemy targets. It takes so fucking much time just to aim your gun. Really bad.
Why didn't you order to take me out?
And I'm dead, and then I'm dead, and then I'm dead, and then I'm dead behind the wall. Oh boy, it's bad. How bad can a game get? Fuck, dude. I can understand if it was my fault. But I'm getting shot behind the wall, there's aim assist, there's an animation for everything you do. That drastically slows down the game.
Orders to pick me up. You motherfucker!
Aim, you fucking cunt. Aim. This is pissing me off. Oh my god, why is there an animation for everything I do? I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Move, man, I'm fucking stuck! What a fucking garbage fucking game. I can't even move. I can't even run. Because there's a surface underneath my feet. There's like quicksand or some shit like that. What the fuck, man? Fuck, man. So bad. Like, you can't even move. I'm holding the run button. God.
Why didn't you order to
pick up the ammo? I'm gonna die again. Okay.
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lucky, your daughters, you'll all be treated not like your daughters! No! A bullet for each of you! You personally through your forehead, you damn rebel! Forget about visible targets!
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Again. I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. Finally, dude. Look, you get stuck in everything in this game. Can we get a check? I'm gonna get.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm Bruce the Stalker. I'm not with him. They made me.
Okay, that guy just died. I don't know how he survived, but fucking amazing piece of shit person. Oh, this is gonna be a fun difficulty for sure.
Hold on!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
No, I played this game on normal difficulty. My first time through, 100%ed it on the Xbox One. I bought this game on PlayStation, but I got it for Games Pass. They took it off Games Pass. I don't know why, but yeah, the gameplay is going to be rough because there's an animation for every single thing you do. I guess it's called realism, but it's not realism to have terribly bad motion. Like you can't even run. Like if you wanted to run from B to A, you can't because there's something blocking the way, or there's like a starting running animation, or you get stuck because they don't let you run. I don't know, and then you get stuck in the environment. That's pretty much what Metro Exodus is about. The rest of the game is not like that. It's all about stealth and just playing your cards right and all this different type of stuff. But in those combat only sections, it's pretty infuriating, the combat, because you can't really do anything about it. Like in that section, like there was a corridor, I just fucking sprayed my gun. I just had enough. I feel like I'm just gonna have to do that. Aiming down your sights. This is not Call of Duty. It's not gonna work like that. I'm gonna just have to play different. You have to play different play styles. If one doesn't work, you just gotta transition to the other. Obviously, spray and pray. And it's kind of. I'm gonna probably turn up my brightness because I can't see that well. But I don't think there's any option for that. But yeah, the whole game is pretty much stealth. The whole game is gonna be pretty easy. There's a lot of checkpoints on this difficulty. Thank you. There's a lot of checkpoints. But yeah, I don't know. The gameplay is pretty stiff though. Very, very stiff. Like you gotta not be too close to a wall. You can't do anything like that. It's actually pretty bizarre. And sometimes the weapons, the animations, they break. If you hold down the weapon coming out of checkpoint, it doesn't even work. You have to like swap your weapons and for the buttons to register again, and I think that's pretty clunky controls. But that's just my criticism for the game. It's just like for the stealth areas of the game, it's going to be good. I just can't get caught. I know how to play the game, so just those combat sections are going to get a little bit getting used to. Will I go for the good ending? I'm gonna say maybe. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I will go for the good ending. But we're gonna continue the story. I like the story. I think it's incredible, the story. So yeah, really good. We can go from there.
Why the long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can't help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who are those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least! You owe us that!
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are Command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
There's a whole world out here. A world where we could live.
So far, we only know one thing for sure. Radiation levels are nominal. The air is breathable. But what about the rain?
So what? You can't even breathe in Moscow.
So, does anybody live out here? We don't know. How will they treat us? I don't know that either. What would they do if they found out there are survivors in Moscow? Again, I don't know. Keep looking, Artyom. There's got to be a signal.
But we do know we've been lied to. For 20 years, we've been lied to. We know they've been killing people.
Collateral damage is inevitable in operations of such scale and secrecy. Yes, people have died, but the bombs killed tens of millions. Yet we are alive. We stayed alive throughout those years.
Artyom almost got killed. Is he just collateral damage too?
Guess what? Yes! If you have to choose between the life of a single man, no matter how dear he is to you, and the lives of everybody else, all the dwellers of Metro, then there's nothing to think about. Are you looking for it, Artyom? Come on, do your best!
Would you say the same about me?
And about myself, too. I've spent my whole life protecting the people of Metro. Do you get it? My whole life. And I wouldn't hesitate for a second. I'm prepared to do anything to ensure Metro survives. Even though they'd shoot me on sight if I returned now. It doesn't matter. Too many lives are at stake. Too many lives have already been sacrificed to hesitate now. Too many.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to. But we have to make up our minds. How will things finish for all of us if we start out lying to each other and arguing? We need to be better.
You ask me how things will finish. Well, let me tell you, it all depends on Artyom now. If he finds the frequency, if they are alive. Found it yet, Artyom? Please, try. It must be there. Keep looking, Artyom. There's got to be a signal. Found it yet, Artyom? Please, try. It must be there. Keep looking, Artyom. There's got to be a signal.
Attention! Attention! This is the special
Nothing
restoration
yet, Artyom.
speaking from the Artyom
This signal has
Everyone
got to...
who can hear me.
Wait a moment, what was that?
Follow the codes. Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
Listen, everyone.
181-1-79. Area 18-5. I repeat. Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
Where was that number supposed to...
181-1-79. Area
So it is somewhere around
1-5.
here.
Only by standing together shall we
So
overcome
from
any
here should
and all
go
obstacles.
like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Demir.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time!
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell! Even better. Oh, come
How about
on!
Aurora? The Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to
Aurora! Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Andrei Ivanovich, Village. How long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from Iraq, stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round, and no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. Travel around Russia, not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her to TB. You know how it goes. So I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Hey, Artyom! Is there any music on the air?
Attention! This is the Special Restoration Committee speaking from the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear...
Can you hear me? Please, help! Pa and Uncle Kolya went for help a week ago and never came back. There are monsters all around our bases now, at every window, and the flanks won't hold long. If anyone can hear me...
вспомогательного облика занял много итераций. Но самым ранним прототипом послужил бронепоезд генерала Корпуса из метро Лас-Плас.
Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is what you've always dreamed about.
So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a Stolkinotar. When you honed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what link is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we can bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow will have to stay put.
But why? We're just a short way from the city. And the radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves. And what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
We cannot tell them. If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret, what do you think will they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers? And even if you pull a perfect Rambo and break through back into the metro, do you expect they all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll? Take your average station guards. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
Well, what if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too? Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. You know, I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
I guess you're right. All this clean air went to my head. So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
Znak does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They give us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot. Hey, Demir, I've been thinking. How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Yamantau, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
far can we get with the fuel we have? What's this machine's mileage?
Ah, that. Yeah, it's heard that there is a coal guzzler, this thing. Then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
Why the long face? Come here.
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. While I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit, I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them. The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Chairman Mao. Do you know this right? Mao? Anyway, here I am like a fool with the stupid book and the filters, while we could really use that mid-grade ammo now. You never know who or what we might meet.
At the store. You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who's in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Well, who's not wrong then?
He who does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
I shouldn't have asked.
I am not bothered when I'm not understood. I am bothered when I don't understand.
Hello there, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. It is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade, too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. Check the ammo. Because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. By the way, did you come to trade places with me? Or did you just want some exercise? I heard that. Monotonous labor comes well, it's no lie. You're still holding on to life.
I'm done for, my friend. But at least I died protecting my friends.
Shut up, you fool.
By the way, Uncle Sam, your command of Russian is quite good. Another 40 years or so, and you'd go completely native. Isn't it confusing now, though? If your California is still around, you became a Russian for nothing. By the way, if we meet the occupying forces, whose side will you be on, Sam? Ours or theirs?
Not funny. But if the war is still not over, does that make us enemies?
Nah, that's not what I meant. The Colonel told me to stop smoking shroom, but isn't a pipe of peace an exception, eh?
I wish we could smoke one in California, my man. That would be so much fun.
Oh, damn. Hey, do you miss home?
I don't know. Really, I got used to it. But now I learned my folks might be alive, and I'm in a daze.
I see. What I meant was, even though you're an American, you're our man.
I'm a Spartan, Alyosha. Now and forever. You're a Spartan too. This is what we are now. I wonder what they'd think of me at this Supreme HQ, though.
Ah, drop it. We'll all stand with you, like with Anna and Artyom, like when the Colonel protected you from that crowd.
Yeah, there were women and old guys and kids. They all wanted it. I didn't even want to resist, even though I was younger and stronger back then. So, we're going to the Urals. I'd love to see San Diego, though. Even in a dream.
There's this little whorehouse on its Svetnoy Boulevard station I'd like to see. Even if it was just in a dream. Look, I'll catch some shut-eye if you don't mind.
Of course. Get some sleep.
Yeah. Besides, in a dream, it's definitely cheaper.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed, that we'll get some answers?
Yep. So that's the game. We're gonna play for a little bit longer. I was just listening to all the dialogue and enjoying the great dialogue of this game. It sucks that all the developer commentaries are all in Russian. At least they translated with subtext, but I feel like they should hire a translator. But I think all the game designers are Russian. So yeah. So this level's pretty long. This is one of the three big long levels. Run. When we go into the intermission levels, I'm gonna, you know, won't talk. I'm just gonna listen to all the dialogue and stuff. So we just did one of the three intermission levels, right? So I think this is the winter, and then there's summer, and then there's autumn, and then winter again. And that person you heard on the radio was Krill. I'm in the last level of the game. The last level shouldn't be that hard, but unless they really, you know, fill up my filters and everything like that, because in the last level they give you max everything ammo. But I don't think you fight anybody in the last level. So, I mean, this game is overall, except for those, you know, Yamantau and areas like that, are gonna be all fighting areas. So those areas are gonna be the death areas where I'm gonna die like crazy, right? So, and this game is gonna be pretty hard, right? Enemies have armor. You have to keep track of your radiation, your filters. I don't know how the save stations work. The only modifiers I have on is to keep all my weapons and to stuff like that. Am I gonna go for the good ending? I'm probably gonna go for the good ending because I've done it before and it's actually not that hard to get the good ending. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. I'm gonna call it some quits.
Froze anything off yet, darling? Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life. The life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the bridge!
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Artyom, you should probably get to the bridge!
Yeah, but you're fat. I can't get to the bridge.
Are you alright, Artyom?
They pierced the cylinder. How bad is it? Can we move? No, we're stuck! Ah, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you're not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
Let's go, Artyom.
Gonna check on that cylinder, but a full day at least. I see. Get to it then. Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action. Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter.
I'm on it.
Yes, sir. Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Idiot, you give him cover from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Sam and Alyosha, stay in reserve.
Yes, sir.
Wait, am I not trustworthy anymore?
I'd tell you if it was the case, Sam. Now, cut the chatter.
Artyom, don't forget your backpack. It's a new model, a portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside. It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing.
Well, that's all. Good luck, guys. Chemicals come first. Booze, fertilizer, shit like that. Then, of course, nuts, bolts, and other scrap. Collect that stuff, and you can make basically anything. Well, you'll figure it out. The manual is inside. Yes, as for where to look, I found lots of stuff in Nosalis' lairs back in Moscow. When they get someone, they often drag the body there to feed their young.
I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down. Ah, that was great. Hey, what was that? Could you check it out? I took a look around while you were inside.
You did?
That electric tower there looks like a perfect sniping position. Let's go.
Okay.
Look, a rabbit!
Very beautiful game. I'm gonna go scavenge, lady.
You won't have to go swimming after all. The locals probably get around mainly by boats. Okay, Artyom, I'll climb up there while you take the boat to the church. I'll call you when I'm settled.
Break a leg.
Oh no.
I'm at the top. It's an excellent spot.
They're gonna climb on the boat.
Looks like you've been spotted. Artyom, there's a woman on that bell tower waving a rag or something. Please investigate. I see people at the church. None seem to be armed. We'd better try the open approach. Let's not fire first, okay?
Peace be upon ye, traveler! Our father, Silantius, has already started his sermon. Just enter the temple and see the light of truth. We are a peaceful lot.
But he exalts those who reject the folly and temptation of electricity and other sinful lures of the enemy. And to those who falter, he grants salvation.
You're all murderers! You're all evils! You don't save anyone! They killed my friends and my daddy! Come up here!
Stay calm, brothers and sisters. The heretic is trapped, for so will the Lord. Soon, our brother's militant will be here.
Oh, Mama, it's him! The man from the train! He's here to save us!
I can't believe this. I had all but lost hope. We're not from here either. Silantius locked us up here a year ago. Yes, the bridge dwellers won't even talk to heretics. But I'll tell you everything I've seen in this place all that year.
Is arriving under the cover of fog.
Oh, it's the bridge guard. Silantius fooled them just like the locals. But unlike them, the bridge guard have guns. Run! There's a way out down here and there's a boat at the dock.
We also have one, but it's too small for all of us.
Artyom, she's right. Get to the boat. We will rescue her later. Don't worry.
Go! Nothing I can get to.
Yeah, let's try to do this 100% stealth. We got a checkpoint.
He came by boat during the sermon.
And then what?
There's a guy here. Gotta go very, very quietly.
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle
That's
this just
what.
fine.
The devil is looking out for his home. Search for him. I can feel his presence.
I like it. Really, a nice place.
Have you seen the heretic, sister?
Of course I did, that heathen.
So you have seen him?
We can't even look at them. Father Salantius forewarned us about it. If you look at them, you will see technology. And that's at such a state that they saw 100 years of fasting, 300 years of prayer.
I'm so tired of running around for nothing.
Come on, you dirty spawn of Satan. Come out and don't tempt these men anymore.
What'll happen? Why is there mud being thrown at me?
Great job, Artyom. You are like a real ninja. I just kiss you right now. Though I've got to take Katya and Nastya to the Aurora, so see you there. Check the map. Looks like you can row straight there from your position.
Oh no.
Artyom, over here!
Come on!
What the fuck was that? A whale? It's fucking huge!
The old man sent me out as a forward sentry, told me that I was to sit tight and under no circumstances look for any action. So I just had a front row seat watching you there. And so you subdue the occupation forces peacefully, with a holy cross and a prayer. Anna has already reported on the cult. How about we trade places? I'd hate to come back to Moscow without even firing once. I was trying to win a girl over from one trader. Tough luck there. Why does everybody else get fun missions? The colonel does criticize you and all, but he gives you all the best action. Is this his way of showing affection or trying to get you killed? But I have to say it's unfair. I've been dragged out of Moscow, and for what? Stalking the furnace and sitting in a bog with a dumb spyglass. Here, though, we do have a chance of finding some loot. There is this plane there. Just leave something for me. I'll have to stay longer, I suspect.
Nope.
The shrimps are giving me trouble, though.
Should eat them. So I'm gonna go on the plane and did that part pretty swiftly. Yeah, you gotta be really, really gentle on its difficulty. Gonna give me a checkpoint. Go back to the Aurora.
Here's Artyom, back from the abyss of NATO occupation.
You're alive! Impressive after the horrors Duke told us about. Let's go. Dad's talking to Katya right now. They are so nice. Both Katya and her daughter. And Katya's medical training will come in handy.
Thank you for the information, Katya. But there is one more question I need to ask.
But of course.
What do you know of the occupation forces?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite get what you...
So, you've never seen any foreign army in this area?
No, I haven't seen any army. But we haven't really been to any important places.
I see. Artyom, a moment.
Thank you, Artyom. If not for you, we'd never have escaped that place. They were so busy looking for you. And then Anna picked us up.
Yes, Uncle Artyom. Thank you. And your wife is great. She's kind and really strong. Thank you, Auntie Anna.
There you go, Artyom. As I always said, you lucked out with me.
We all lucked out with Anna. She's a total deadeye. Now I only wish your mom could come with us too. With a real medic, we'd become unstoppable. Katya, Nastya, come have some tea. Don't be shy.
Thank you.
So, Katya, where are you from?
The southern Ural. A couple of years ago, we heard there was this great place on the Volga, so we made the journey. Who can have known that fanatics were in control now? And they say this place used to be great.
Did you come with your husband?
There were 15 of us, but now only Nastya and I are alive.
I'm sorry. Hey, why are you so gloomy? Don't you like the tea?
I do.
Oh, when the gargoyle attacked, Nastya lost her teddy. The beast carried it away. It must have thought it was alive.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll find your teddy. Huh. We call them demons in Moscow. And you call them gargoyles.
Yes, where did those things crawl out from, I wonder?
Well, there's radiation, chemical weapons, and stuff. Nature just went strange.
Yeah, the planet's been trashed. No wonder Silantius had such a hold over everyone here, with people seeing things like that every day. Poor fools. They live in darkness and die just like that, ridden with disease. I'm a trained nurse, but Silantius wouldn't even hear of me treating anyone. He said God claims his own. He only cares about feeding their bodies to that fish once they die. He says it's their sure way into heaven. I tried doing something to help them, but no, it's a sin. And then he just locked us up in that tower. And somehow a stupid flashlight made it worse.
Uncle Crest gave me the flashlight, but Silantius got mad and smashed it.
He did, and then he cursed Crest. So the man had to hide in the port. It's a basement layer, so Silantius can't get him there.
He also wanted to make Mommy marry him, but she didn't want to. He's old and nasty. Ah.
Yes, the Gospel of the Damned Fish says nothing about marriage. I was lucky to protect my daughter. That crazy creep, he's just so... Will you take us away from here, please?
Of course we will. Don't you worry.
Hi, Artyom. Found the occupying forces yet? Grab them by their tails when you do. Actually, I don't think a single man from NATO would ever be here. Save for me, of course. The thing is, what would they even do here? Guess they could bomb the bridge if they wanted. Why set up a base here? They'd be in a city, not in this hellhole. If they even wanted to come.
Artyom, come over here, please. Great job saving them, Artyom. Katya here has provided us with vital information. A mechanic called Crest is hiding in the port. His help is required if we're to fix the Aurora in the foreseeable future. Yermak can't handle the repairs alone. So, once you're ready, go to the port and invite Crest to join us. And then get back ASAP. We'll have to decide what to do about the fanatics on that bridge. Now we know for sure that the bridge is in working order. They crossed it last year when they got here. Well, at least some things are clearer now. But still, so many questions. There might not even be any enemy forces around here at all. They probably garrisoned the key regions only. In any case, we'll learn everything once we reach Yamantau. From the top source. The Moscow government is essentially a local council, to put things in perspective. So, now we just need to figure out how to cross this goddamn bridge. Are you still here, Artyom? You really should move out to port soon.
Hi, Artyom.
Hello again, Artyom. You did great out there. Or so everyone says. In the meantime, we have dug in here. We've been waiting for the occupying forces, but so far we have only seen winged and four-legged ones. Our ecology seems to sit badly with them. Some bandit-looking characters in the distance, too.
So, Artyom, are you going to the port? There's nobody there. At least, I haven't seen any normal people, but there sure are mutants, so you'd better take care.
Take care, Artyom, the scourge of the Dark Ones? Go get them all, Artyom. They'd better hope they can run fast enough.
My Katya Lady Anna brought in? She's a nurse, so maybe you should have her look at your wound, huh? It'd make a great opener for getting acquainted, you know?
No dice. Stepan's all over her with his rugged charm. I haven't got a chance.
Artyom, are you going to the port? I'm going to relieve Alyosha now, so I can't come with you. His hand is still giving him trouble. So Katya being a nurse is just perfect. It will make convincing Dad to take them along so much easier. I'm going to talk to him about that later. Besides, he doesn't really want to leave them here himself. I can see that. But he's so hung up on those occupying forces, he can't even think of anything else. All right, you go run that errand for my father now. Just be careful out there. You know I worry about you.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna call it quits. Okay, so over there in that tower is the guitar, and then all the way on the you can't see it, but all the way on the right south corner is a teddy bear. Bunch of silos there. I'm probably gonna do those collectibles, and that's about it to add more depth to this story. The teddy bear is easy to get. The guitar is very challenging. I'm gonna go save and call it a Let's Play live stream, and I'll continue this another day. I'm gonna take a few days off doing stuff because of the whole state of the world and everything.
I took some measurements. There's one hell of a radioactive hotspot between this place and the port. The readings are off the scale.
So you'd better take a boat. We found one and docked it under the bridge. Well, unless you're afraid of the monster. Duke told us over the radio.
Artyom? Afraid? Bullshit! Besides, the monster is just a catfish. After the nuking, the fallout got washed off into the rivers and settled down as sediment. Catfish are bottom dwellers, so they got hit worst. But this one wasn't so bad, by the way. I was careful and never got attacked. I don't think it will attack if you keep quiet. It's no alligator after all. By the way, did you see any of those? Back in the States, I mean.
It's not like they were all over the place there like bears in Russia, you know? Though I've been to Florida once and visited an alligator farm there. Haven't seen one since I joined the Marines, though. Middle East, Moscow, the embassy, you know.
I heard Miller saved you from a lynching. When shit hit the fan?
Yep. I'd rather not talk about it, though.
You got it. And there's a lot of backstory in this game. So there's the boat. We got a checkpoint. You can't proam in this game. I keep thinking this is The Last of Us. Hello. Run to the save station. Come on. Let's see what to do here. We can't purchase any of them. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a let's play here. It was a good journey. And I'll continue the rest another day. Probably gonna go for the guitar, maybe. Teddy, maybe. Definitely gonna go for the port. Then after the port, we have to come back here to the ammo depot. And then... and yeah. Yeah. Just need another save thing right here. We got a save station here. We can quit. Alright, that's it. That is the end. What a good game. Aside from when you're in combat, it's a bit stiff. But other than that, I should get used to it. Most of this game is just like I did on the church. It's just pure stealth. Pure stealth. And to get the best ending is just stealth. And in the desert area, I gotta save some slaves. I think here I gotta save some slaves as well. Well, we'll see. Okay, well, I'm Saint Legend, and that's the end of my Let's Play live stream. And I'll see you guys on part 2. I don't know when I'll be, because take a little bit of a break. And yeah, gonna beat this game eventually. And hardest difficulty. See how we go from there. And go from there. Alright, laters.